Okay, hi, welcome to an unboxing. This computer here, this is my baby. I built this on the other channel, the Big Z Reviews channel, and it's 4 years old now. GTX 1080, I do all my video encoding on it. It's my main computer. I run the wires upstairs to my office, so I can use it as an office computer, even though it sits in the basement. I use it for my sim racing cockpit, it sits in the basement. Use it for my VR headset, it sits in the basement. And I wanted a new computer, and then 2021 happened, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I strove and strived and strived and all those other things that start with an S. And I managed to procure a retail cost AMD 5900. And I'm like, great. Shit. Now I have to buy all the other things. So, with the fall of crypto mining, that's right, I'm calling it the fall of it. People are selling their graphics cards that they bought to mine Ethereum and things like that. So, Ryan at Modhouse, the creator of the Argons, was like, hey, looking to get rid of this XFX 2600 XT, 16 gig graphics card. I mined with it for 2 months. Mining's going away. I really need my money back. So he paid $1,100 for this fucking card. And $1,111. Currently on like eBay, it is $1,500 to $1,700. He sold it to me for the price he paid. So that's not bad for like a slightly used card from someone that I know I can trust, because I'll tell his Argons are suck. No, Argons are great. Anyway, you're watching this, which means that the full build video is on my other channel, because the way I'm going to try to do this is unbox in one long unboxing process, because this is happening over multiple days. This is the first piece to arrive, because he only lives out in PA. And I PayPal him the money. He's like, oh, I could ship it tomorrow, because he ships everything with the headphones. So this is the first piece to arrive. And while not the most important piece, it is certainly one of them. So this should be parts to replace the computer that I have hanging out in the basement. And it'll do my video encoding, and it'll do my VR. And you're going to see this unboxing video stretch out for probably 45 minutes to an hour, because I'm going to unbox everything here over multiple days. Today is June 7th, by the way, in case I'll try to mention the date every time I get something new to unbox part of the computer's process. And then the build video will be on the main channel for however long that takes, probably another 2 hours. If I do wiring, right? Because it's a beautiful case. I got a Leon Lee case, which I love Leon Lee. And I had a Leon Lee, and I have another Leon Lee, and this was great. Yeah, this is a XFX pasta. Not sure where you're gonna be able to link this, but it is a big bastard. This is the most I've ever spent on a graphics card. When I build my computers, I tend to be like conservative. The word is conservative. So like if I spent like $1,600, $1,800 on a computer, I was like, oh my God, that's a lot. That computer got me through 4 years. It encoded every video I put on my channel. It bought me this house. I have to like consider how important a computer is that does my video editing. Oh, well, editing, I say editing, but it's more like video encoding and uploading. And when I sit at a computer and do all that work, that's from a job. So guess what? You're watching me build a write-off. So this is the XFX Speedster Merc 319 Radeon RX 6800 XT. Did I say 6800? I don't remember what I said. XT, this is the XT edition, which makes it like slightly larger, cooler. And it's a big. So let's take this out. This is a used card. This is the only used part on the computer. Everything else is brand new, because you can't buy brand new anything graphics card now. So let's pull this apart. It should be packed basically the same way it was from factory. Pulling it out. Holy God, this is heavy. No other connectors, wires, nothing. This feels like that's it. They used to come with all sorts of accessories back in my day, which I need to put this down on something, so I'll probably put it down on the cardboard. Hopefully this will close. This is a big bastard. Holy shit. Yeah, I think it's like 11.5 inches long. Hold on, should have a tape measure there. I'll give it to you in millimeters if I could, but I can't. So to the back panel, you're looking at 13.5 inches to where this flares out. I honestly don't care what it looks like. I just care that it functions and it has enough, oh God, it's heavy, ports. We've got HDMI, DisplayPort, and DisplayPort. So if you need to have any more than one thing, then you don't have DisplayPort cables, get the DisplayPort to HDMI adapters, which I'm gonna have to buy more of now. So I'm kind of glad this came in so I could see that. Here's our fans. They're all clean. You could tell he wasn't using this for like 6 months and running it hard. He's like, I didn't overclock anything. I just let it run. It made me some money, and now it doesn't make as much money anymore. Do you want this card? Yes, Ryan from Mudhouse. Yes. So, step one, I'm finally going back to an AMD build. My other computer, the one that was in the basement we just saw, is a 6700K with a GTX 1080. It's NVIDIA, it's Intel, it's the devil, according to old school Zeos, who would have only bought AMD and ATI. So now we're going back and we'll see if this works out. So on to the next package that arrived. It is the next day from when we unboxed that. And now we are opening up a box from Newegg and the 011 Dynamic XL. There should be ways to skip around in the description. You'll see chapter marks under the video. If Pasta can figure out how to do it, she should be able to. Good love you, baby Pasta. Love you, Pasta, baby. Just for the time code and what things are. So this, what did I order from Newegg? This should be RAM. Imagine if you were smart enough to think about putting, like, I don't know, air in bags. Yes, we have our Trident G-Skill RAM and we have our motherboard. So these are the two items that are coming from Newegg. And I just burned all my cardboard today. That's great. So we'll start with the RAM first, since it's literally just sticks of RAM. I have Trident Z RGB. I did not want RGB. Here's the thing. I don't want RGB, but the case has fucking RGB and the RAM has RGB. And apparently you can't buy good things unless it has RGB. So you can expect it to either be purple and locked on a purple color or off. I come from the days when Maximum PC, I was subscribed to Maximum PC. And the very back page, I always wanted to get rig of the month. Oh, I wanted to send it in. And people used to actually do things, used to like themed cases and shit like that. Not anymore. Now it's just your RGB Pro glass, which comes from the factory. You used to have to cut holes. Remember my cousin cutting a hole in the side of his case to install a plexiglass window. And that was serious business. So yeah, this is Trident Z RAM. So that's an RX. This has a timing of 3600 because apparently that's the happy spot for this particular setup with the GPU I'm getting, or the CPU I'm getting. So this is C16, 3600, Trident, blah, 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 CL16, 22, 22, 42. And this is 36 gigs times, 32 gigs times 2. Because there's 64 gigs, why the fuck not? It's a little bit overpriced, but I mean, that's just everything in the future. So there's the RAM. And there are 4 slots in this, so I could always double it to 128, which I don't really feel like doing. Anyway, there was a bit of controversy around picking which motherboard to get. Because my friend was like, get this one. It was 800, now it's 450. And it was the model above this. And it was still the X570, it's the X570E. Which is different from the one that it was, but it's like, I don't need that many USB ports, that many things. It's like nothing else majorly changed. And this is still a $370 fucking motherboard, but it's the Republic of Gamers Strix X570E gaming motherboard. Ryzen 5000 desktop ready. A lot of these require you, when you get them out of the box, the first thing you need to do when you boot up is to upgrade the firmware. So that's what we're gonna have to do, not today, obviously. We're gonna be waiting for parts for probably another week. I'm gonna have to move them somewhere. How does this open without me destroying it? Let's see. It's been so long since I built a computer, I don't actually know what things come with anymore. You know, my granddaddy was a die cutter. This is interesting. Like, why did they do that? I guess, I don't know. Welcome to the Republic. Is that like a Star Wars reference? Chewbacca, is that a Star Wars reference? I love flinging the box down and everything's fly out of it. So we have got I like to do the accessories first. Oh, 2 wedges. Why? I don't know. Is it a doorstop? What the fuck is this? So apparently we have a doorstop. Back in the day when I used to get computers, I would download every manual and read it in its entirety because I'd be so anxious waiting for the thing to arrive. Oh, that thing's gonna arrive. Oh shit, I better know everything. And then now I don't care. So this looks like it holds a wire, and this holds something else here. What that is, I don't know. Oh, it's probably for the antenna. Oh, this is the Wi-Fi antenna? So if you don't want to run it... Shit, where am I going to keep this thing? This is basically just a Wi-Fi antenna for my motherboard, which I'm not going to use unless it did Bluetooth, and then I would totally run it. Does that not fit through there? That has to fit through there. Anyway, it's irrelevant. You get an antenna with a little base. That's great. That's that whole thing. The actual motherboard itself. How do I want to get this out of here? Put you down. Just a reminder, anti-static bags keep static on the outside. So when you pull it out of the inside of the bag, all the static is trapped on the outside. Don't put the unit down on the bag. I used to do that for years. We have got a time to gear up. Here's your 20% coupon code for mod cables. Here, wait, here's my code, everybody. Enjoy. Enjoy my coupon code. Whoever gets it first wins. Congratulations, you got this code for 20% off. Custom.cablemod.com. There you go. Happy birthday. What else do we have in here? We've got driver CD, which is irrelevant because the newest drivers will always be online. A very, very nice manual. Like it's a soft, it doesn't have a hard cover, but it's very smooth. I'm gonna have to go through that just to see where pins are. Holy fuck. I've never seen so many stickers. ROG fan labels, in case you want to do that. ROG label, join the Republic. There's a thing. Republic of Gamers, for those who dare. That's lame. I feel like this hashtag for those who dare stickers got to go on something hysterical, like a giant vibrator. Or, ooh, what's that thing you sit on that porn stars and cam girls buy it and they sit in it? That is what it's called. You're right. Yeah, so lame stickers. There's some stickers, some keep out stickers. We've got, what else? More paper. God, they're so nuts in this paper. Ready to rock, get ready to rock the gaming world with Rod Strix. Technical support. We've got 2 mounts, 2 very, very specifically small mounts. They're like standoffs. What the fuck are those? I guess this is why you read the manual. They're standoffs that look like they extend to the exact same thing. And they're very small. And there's only 2. Some wire ties. A temperature probe. A bunch of SATA cables. Good, because I didn't buy any. No idea what this is. This looks like some sort of power bus header. It's a 3-pin to a 4-pin with a pin missing. I don't know. We'll get into that. And another one of those, but maybe an extension. BRG. Oh, it's RGB extensions. Never mind. And then a doorknob fucking thing. Wow. This is a fucking nearly $400 motherboard. I mean, I know there's man children out there, but come on. Who the fuck is putting this on their, like, doorknob? Just send me a motherboard, man. I would buy a motherboard that had less bullshit attached to it. Anyway, so here's all the accessories. We'll leave those out here. Put that in the box. Throw the antenna in the box. What we need is the Mobo, mofo. And we're gonna... Like I don't have to cut it or rip it. It's just not even taped. Just fold it over. So where can I grab this where I'm not going to be completely... I need to ground myself on this metal, but is it attached? Is that attached? I'm not standing on carpet, so at least that's a good thing. Put my thumb on there. Do not put the thing on that. Hi, BB. So we have got quite a bit going on here. I'm going to see if I can put this down on the cardboard. I held her in my arms like a little baby just now. The back, we've got our mount. That's a hole, that's a hole. How many holes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 holes. And then we lay this down the box. I'm sure there's RGB in here somewhere. That's a mirror. You can peel all these off. 2 things to peel off. 4 slots. Power's in the normal spot. CPU mount, clip. All our caps are in place. Coolers. I believe under here is where we install the M2 drives. It'll has 2 M2 slots. I don't know if you have to unscrew this. You want to unscrew that to pop that off. But it counts as a heatsink for it. We have 2 PCIEs, 1 normal PCI, or they're 3 PCIEs. Well, they're all PCIEs now. I don't even know. PC's cards, so it's been so long. 8 drive bays. Is an AIO pump. It's already set up for a pump. This is all the Supreme FX, what the fuck that is. A DBV lithium battery, a little readout for something, probably for error codes. All these connectors, another pump connector here, M2 fan, whatever. Okay, so that's that. Or that's this. The motherboard, I will learn more when it is time to install it into, by the way, black, gray, silver, black, gray, silver. Leanne Lee. So, when it was time to pick a case, my friend's like, buy my case. And I'm like, all right, I like your case. But what's better than your case? And he's like, the slightly bigger case, which I probably didn't need, but I like this color combination better. His is clear glass, and this one is tinted glass. Because I'm like, if I'm going with the black on black on black on gray theme, I was either going to get a white case with clear glass and the entire case was going to be white. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Or I was going to get this one. Unfortunately, it is the XL. And that's actually an unfortunate thing. I don't need the more space in it for things. I'm going to have a hard time putting this on that exactly 9 3/4 inch wide shelf in my basement that's currently holding my current computer. Which means I may have to build a bigger shelf, or at least unscrew that shelf and put another shelf there. It's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna try to keep as much of this stuff together before I burn this box, because obviously I burn old boxes now, baby. You were out there. What are you doing? Thunder. We have a little bit of a thunderstorm going on, but I don't think it freaks her out. She don't give a shit. You from the Bronx. She's like, if that ain't gunshots, stupo. We have got a box of the worst looking things. All right, we got very nice Velcro straps. I don't know. A whole bunch of little I don't knows. Clips and claps and cloops. We've got some metal bobbers and a metal strip mabob, probably for supporting of motherboards and things like that. We've got a couple thumb screws, some standoffs, and what looks like little foam tip pads. We've got 2 big rubber baby buggy bumpers. I need the instruction manual for this fucking case. These are very nice, soft, malleable rubber strips that are double-sided tape or single-sided tape. And then we have all our screws for drives and everything else, probably motherboard also, some fans. So that's that. That can stay over there. Throw those away. This belongs in the motherboard box. Now, how do we get this out? Because back in my day, computers had fucking plastic sides. And it doesn't make any, you go to IKEA and every like art entertainment cabinet has glass. So it just was a matter of time till every computer case had glass. So now this computer case has glass. So now I'm going to flip this over. This is the front, because there's our I/O ports. I'm gonna go, this thing is fucking heavy and there's nothing even installed in it. Holy shit. This was like $240, which is, again, the most I've ever spent on a computer case. Again, Maximum PC. That's as high as that goes. Was where I was born. So you didn't even buy expensive cases. You bought like a $6 case and you modified the hell out of it. This is ruining my day. Chewbacca, don't let this hit you in the head, please. Here, baby. There. 1, 2, 3. That's half speed. That's double time into that. That's your new house. You like it? Don't buy cats gifts. Just get them fucking things. This is big girl. I was gonna say big boy. I think this is the bottom. So I'm going to remove foam, gently fling. We've got a piece of paper. Here's our feet. Oh, it's more of those. Well, this is completely crooked. I put that foot on crooked, or it got crookedized in the box. And they're actually not even on the outside ends of the thing. You get, oh, Leanne Lee. I love you, Leanne Lee. All right, we're gonna roll this plastic up a bit. Gonna gently rest that. And then we're gonna hold it and flip. Not crush my hands. Done with that box now? Nope, time to open a new box. That computer case would have been the winner of everything back like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, certainly 20 years ago. We have got plastic covering at least the fascia. Like just peel off, you know, ooh, plastic. Nothing covering the back or the top. It's a little bit loose, but we'll deal with that. That can be fixed by putting anime stickers on it. Let's tighten this. Thank you for your purchase. You a fat bottomed girl. Because literally my other computer case is this wide because it doesn't even like cover the card. I have to take the side off to put the plugs in. So this has that. Then all of this, including the power supply, is behind where the motherboard goes. So it's a thick girl. Fat bottom girl. What did I say? Republic of Gamers? Is everything Republic of Gamers? Thank you for your purchase, PC enthusiast, Leanne Lee, blah, 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 blah. Double dynamic installation guide, blah, 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 blah. I'm absorbing all this as we do this. By the way, if you want to watch me actually put this computer together, that is not going to happen on this channel. It's happening on the big channel. Because I did my last one on the big channel. Something is sticking out of this. It's a wire tie. That is relatively weak aluminum. That's not like, I mean, I guess it's the back side of the case. She's back in it, attacking the handle. If we look at the other silver case I have from Leanne Lee from like 15 years ago, that's when you go like, oh shit, that was built to live forever. Okay. So our side end fascia. So because it's the future, there's no 5 1/4s, there's no 3 1/2s. Everyone gave up on that shit. Thank you. And I'm not like, well, Zeus, but what if I want my 5? Fuck you. I don't care. It's like if you want your headphone port on your Apple device. It's like, it's not going to happen. So these are both covered with plastic, which will stay on until the build is complete. And I drop in the basement. There is some sort of something on there has to be cleaned off. How do we get into this mofo? Because I want to take a look. I guess we'll do the top first. Are they captive screws? They are captive screws, thank you. Which means they won't fall out. There's a... I could honestly, since this is going to be up on a shelf in my basement, this panel does not ever have to go back on this. I can use this aluminum grill for something else in my life. So that's basically never going back in the computer case because it's going to exist up. I do want to cover... Interesting, they use magnet strips. That's fucking ingenious. So this is a plastic grill with a magnet strip around it, so you don't have to fucking clip anything and it just goes. I'm probably also going to seal this entirely, so I get to use this as well. And the only problem with this house is nothing is fucking metal. All the stainless steel doesn't do it. I gotta go outside. Perfect. So, yeah, things like this. Like not the, with Zeus, you should leave the air holes on the top. The problem is this is gonna go right against like insulation. Like it's gonna be this far away from fiberglass. I do not wanna have anything open up here. So I'm just gonna leave it like this and just probably cut a piece of fucking cutting board or a plastic mat and just go, done. So I can make a fish tank out of this. So now we have these two captive screws, which cover these panels. which are identical, I hope. No, yes, they are. Thank God, I'm dumb. And these are for hot swap hard drives, which also have captive screws. Nope, I lied. That's a regular screw, and it fell there. So these come out. I'm probably gonna end up pulling all these things out of this computer case anyway, simply because I don't plan on putting their button. Do we squeeze? Oh, is that it? Is there a lock? Yeah, there's a lock. So this is for 5 1/4, or this is for, I'm sorry, 3.5 inch drives. You got a bunch of those. Oh, you're not supposed to pull these screws out entirely. They just lock over. That actually is really nice. Except they're not captive, so they fell. So let's put this back in here. I'm learning with you. The steel back here is nice. Like, this is all steel internals. All right, I'm just gonna fucking flop that back over. Wow, they are just hot swapped. There's literally, they have the power and SATA ports right there. All right, well, you get it. You get it. Those there, and these come out there. How do we take off your captive? And that lets you access this. Oh, if you want to do a vertical graphics card, you can do, I think you do a stand-up graphics card there, although that's kind of weird. Baby tubers, I can't, Daddy's working, sort of. All right, we got stuff on the bottom. Filter tray, which just pushes down and pulls out, so that's there. I don't know how you take this glass off. Now that I have the side off, it might just lift up. I think it might just lift up. Oh yeah, it does. That's why this thing is so fucking heavy. That is a peel off protective film on both sides. Nice. Inside and out has protective film. I'm gonna bring this over here and put this on top of this box. Don't let me forget it's there, Chewbacca. Enjoy your little thing. That means the front should do the same. So that lid actually that thing literally holds these in place, which doesn't mean I have to put it back. It just means that if I take it off, I have to be responsible. Okay. So there, we now have full access to this side. I might as well take off the back as well. Does the back just lift up? Wow, that's, fucking Leanne Lee. I have to get under it. Rotate. Oh, it's so much lighter now. There we go. So we have got more magnetic filters. I think that one just slid over in transport. Or you could open it up freely, depending on which way the air is blowing. It's brilliant. Fucking brilliant stuff. And actually, this is going to be... I'm going to end up keeping this piece on there. That's beautiful, though. If you ever had built an amplifier and that was the top, I'd be fucking super impressed. And we'll have things... I put that down. So now I think we've got it all open. Oh. The back side. I'm going to lose that, aren't I? I'll put that back on in a bit. The back side, we have a shield here, which I'm imagining, can I take this off? This can come off with screws. I'm not sure what it actually is protecting. Are we directing airflow? Here's a panel here for resting the power supply on. That has to come out, or else you can't. If I put the power supply in and I want to go add something, the power supply is going to end here. That's all coming from Amazon today, by the way. Here's our control surfaces. Here is our USB headers, all tied up with wire ties, which I have to take out from the inside. Come on. There we go. What a wire tie, by the way. If you don't remember the old school Z unboxing, how the quality of your wire ties sort of indicates how good your company is. Because if you use really shitty wire ties, where else are you saving money? So a good wire tie, sign of quality. So yeah, we've got. Oh, okay. So those are the USB in the front. That's the USB header. This is the USB header for the top. There's something else there. Oh, push buttons. Power button, maybe reset button, or RGB. Here's our RGB strip, is this very thin strip. So at least of all the RGB bullshit, this has the least amount of it. I could reach it here now, manipulate. Still can't get that to slide over. I'm gonna have to really figure out. So these are hard drive bays. I guess you mount your, well, I'm having M2s that have one SSD coming just for storage. Because I don't want to, here's the thing. I was told that you don't want to use both M2s because it takes up a PCI slot lane and slows down graphics cards. And it's like, oh shit. So let me turn this on its back without chopping those wires off. I'm gonna do that if I lean it off the cabinet. We've got lots of rubber pass-throughs for wire. We have the mounts here. More mounts there, mounts here. And these all pop out. Every one of these will pop out, and you could actually remove it. And here it says Leon de Bauer, which is literally mounted internally. So showing that off. And then you have everything else. Case fan. I'm probably not doing case fans on the top. I'll do case fans on the bottom. Because it's a basement, it's got to be cool as it is. We'll just bring it in and push it down. I know hot air wants to go down, baby. That's where it wants to go. Because again, I'm telling you that the top is going to be an off limits thing. I don't want to be blowing up, and I don't want it to be falling down. And yeah, so that's our case. It's a big girl. She a big girl. And I just got to go see if she'll fit on that fucking shelf now. So we'll see what else shows up today. I don't know how much battery this camera currently has, but last arrival. Whee! This is the Noctua NHD15, a Chromax black design, power with modularization, PWM, power, pulse width modulation, support and low noise adapter, excellent components, cooling, Chromax by Noctua. So I'm a Noctua fanboy, and when I saw my old computer, it had 7 or 9 Noctua fans. It cost me over like $180. I even replaced them on a graphics card, which is the graphics card that just happened to explode into flames, but it took 10 years, so it was super quiet. My concern with this case is, will it fucking fit? So let's see how Noctua has improved. I almost would have gotten it with the ugly tan, because the ugly tan was sort of like you didn't give a flying fuck about RGB if you put Noctua fans in your computer, because you got brown, tan and brown. So, Secufirm 2 trademark mounting system. Intel, this is nice. Is this and this, where AMD is just that and those things. Oh, and it comes with a thermal compound. Shit, I wouldn't have bought one. I would trust Noctua's. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, I have designed in Austria. I have Intel. So that's Intel. We don't want that. We've got books. So many books. Congratulations, dear customer. Congratulations. AMD, and then not AMD. Probably won't need those because this one says AMD. Why are there 3 though? 3 different chipsets? Hold, please. Yeah, this is for the LGA 115X, and this is for the LJ 20XX, and this is just as AMD, because AMD has 1. Fuck you. So, how does that work? So that's this motherboard have it. See, this has something on it. I may not have to do anything. It may come with everything. We'll find out. So this is this side up, NMAM. Yeah, those are the weird ones. These are the ones I need. And then there's multiple parts there. So I could basically just chuck the Intel shit into the garbage. Well, that's kind of nice. Like, I guarantee you I'll figure out a reason to use This bracket will come in handy for some other weird task that I do in the future. Just boom. We have got a fucking wild looking screwdriver. Don't know why. It looks like an Allen key, but it's literally just a Phillips head. Again, don't like Phillips heads. Anything else in this box? No? Let's see what we got. We have got, I'm presuming that they've separated completely. This is entirely AMD stuff, and this is entirely Intel stuff. These are nice though, holy shit. Yeah, the Intel thing like literally grabs around and squeezes. I don't know the actual consumer grade difference of that. This requires nothing, it comes right apart, excellent. I hate when I have to cut things, I hate it. Get out of there. So, common parts. We have got these things, which are metal. They disappear in my countertop. Here we have the Noctua NTH1 thermal paste. Don't eat this, by the way. And then we have, ooh, it's a fucking Noctua badge. I'll actually put this on there. I don't like badging. I don't like the whole gamer concept, but Noctua is like, fuck you, I own Noctua stuff. And it's metal too. This is a no joke metal badge with double stick tape. Excellent. And it's brown, which doesn't match my computer at all, but I'll use it. And then we have the Y cable, so you could split and just have two different fans on one circuit. And then these should both be low noise adapters. Yes, these are both low noise adapters. Well, this has two fans in it. I probably won't be using the low noise adapters. These are incredibly useful though for other projects where you just have a 12 volt source or something and you plug it in. It just lowers the voltage down like to 3 decibels. So the common parts bag can get tossed. You can go away. I know what you are. You can go away. These things stay. Elion can stay. Let's get to the meat. Wow, they really have just, it's like an IKEA cabinet in here. Okay, that is very well packed. In fact, that'll store food. I have to keep this box to store food. The people will break into my car. So here's one of the fans. You have to add the second fan. Don't know why they didn't just attach it. Maybe, oh, you probably can't attach it. You probably can't mount this to the computer with that second fan attached. That's why. It's gonna require you to, yeah, put it in there after the fact, because you need to be able to get into it. So Jesus, that's a 140 millimeter fan. This opens up in a weird sideways manner. That was odd. That's like, oh, let me just open this up. The fucking rat runs out. Did I just cut my, did they just try to kill me? Holy shit. That is a big heatsink. Oh, daddy. I only get to get excited about like computer building like every 5 years, so please let me. So this opens, this slides. Oh, this, wow, do not ask me to put this back in there. Oh my God, there's so many parts. My granddaddy was a die cutter. My granddaddy was a die cutter. My granddaddy was a die cutter. You say it like 3 times, and they show up in the mirror. Like, what the fuck? Who designed this? It did try to kill me. Rub some spit on that, because that's nice and clean. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a fucking, this is like the box they'd put people in Cube 5. If you've not seen the Cube movies, that's Cube 5. Figure out how this box goes. So here's, we have it's massive. It will fit though, it's not that tall. But there's one 140 millimeter fan. Oh, that's what those clips are for. It literally clips the fan in. You look on, oh, that is genius. I was worried I was gonna have to get in here with like a screwdriver. No. It's just little clips that hold the fan on. So that means that these clips are for this fan. I just don't have to install them yet. And these are rubberized ends. And they have a twist in the wire going to a 4-pin. And these are all shielded. 1.5 watts or 0.13 amps. Chromax Noctua. Yes. Yes. Show me what you... Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, I could just fucking feel the... I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to build a record player out of it. Noctua makes a record player. Oh, Noctua. Call me up, bruh. So this is going to get mounted here. This direction, like that. That's going to push air that way. Or if it's close enough to the back, I wouldn't even need to do that. But now I'm going to give a quick test. We have this covered. Do not take that off till you're ready. Just make sure that this looks like it's gonna fit. Ooh, it's gonna be close, motherfucker. It gonna be close. It's gonna be close. These heat pipe spikes are like, fuck. And this is not a small case, but it's still like, cause this is a wide ass case, but that's the full size. This is what a normal case would look like. It's not that much wider here. And we've just got to figure out how thick the motherboard is. Thickness of the motherboard, thickness of the plug, thickness of the processor, then this thing going on top of it. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's gonna go this way, but I'm just gonna put in like this because it's easier to hold. You could see the standoff, so that's about, oh, it's gonna almost basically touch the glass, but it shouldn't touch the glass, so we'll be good. So here are the install components for this. I need that paperwork. I need this with the clips. I gotta put the clips in place while before it's in the case. Would probably be nice. Drop those right there so they bother the hell out of me. I don't think I'll need that tool. I think that's an Intel tool. Nope, wait. What is it showing you? What do we show? I have to see how we do this. None of that stuff. Put tool here. Put these low noise adapters, notch case fan, these sorts of things here. Okay, good, 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 good. So now we are currently waiting on, well, I am. You're not gonna wait at all. Literally, this video is gonna just edit a new section in, like right now, and whatever the thing that's missing will have arrived. Cool. Ooh. This required a signature and was delivered by FedEx. That means it's probably one of those things that I need to make computer book go. It's still June 10th now. Oh, the Ryzen, little baby. Why'd they waste such a giant box? Come on, AMD. I mean, I guess if you were buying a graphics card or something, add that to the pile of things to be burned. Actually, add that to the pile of things to be burned. That's good for burning things. Remember when these things have windows and things can rattle around? Oh, there you go. There's the window. Ryzen's jiggling. So, AMD Ryzen 9 5900X. I tried to get the 5950, couldn't get the 5950 because it's fucking story of getting just this. This is what started all this. When this order went through, I was able to say, okay, let me buy everything else. So, it took about over a week. It definitely took over a week to get it. Discrete graphics card required. Damn it! Okay. 4.8 gigahertz, max boost, 3.7 gigahertz base, 12 cores, 24 thread. Can I open it from the bottom? Oh, see, they do this thing so you can't open it from the bottom. They want to know if you've opened it. Cooler not included. 70 megabyte cache unlocked. Nice. I'm just gonna, this is an experience. Getting a retail cooler. Nice. I just think they could probably, like, there's got to be a better way to sell this than just like a giant box. Like, at least have it float in the middle of the box. Like, I mean, I guess you want to see it. That's silly. Anyway, we got a Ryzen sticker, and there's our Ryzen 5900X. Oh, God, baby. Made in Malaysia, 2020, AMD. Diffused in USA, diffused in Taiwan, made in Malaysia. What does that even mean? Any of the pins bent? Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to take it out and touch it. First, I'm going to run my fucking slippers over a carpet and then do that. So you, not much to see with the weights of packaging. You're going there. And we'll see what else gets delivered maybe today. All right. Still the 10th of June. Let's open this box up. This should be just about everything, unless they shove stuff in my mailbox, which is going to suck. because that means I got to take a 700-foot walk. Hopefully everything I need for this is in here. Okay. We are looking at, not this, that is a separate unboxing video. We are looking at the Samsung Evo 870 2.5-inch SATA, SATA SSD, which opens via cutting this piece of paper. And this motherboard has two M2s, and people are like, why don't you have two M2s, Zeos? Because it's been pretty well documented that if you have two M2 drives, one of them takes over some of the bus speed and can actually slow down your graphics card. So don't want that. Most of the time this is going to be just for, wow, they make them super thin now. I haven't touched a new one of these in forever. I have an original 80. The sun is doing very blinding things, by the way. So this is a 2 terabyte, which this will be my Steam directory. So this should be able to hold all my Steam games. If there's anything that requires more speed than this, it'll go in the M2 drive, which is over there. So let me put this here. Doesn't come with anything else. There's no wires or anything. Here's the M2. It's a Western Digital Black SN850 NVMe SSD game drive, a gaming disque. I don't like how it calls it game. There's a 1 terabyte with up to 7,000 megabytes per second read, which it sounds all fast enough. I don't know, maybe. How fast can I open up Telegram and look for my wallpapers? Apparently fucking fast. I had actually bought two 1 terabyte M2 drives, or NVMEs, I don't know what you want to call them, but they definitely were not this fast. And my friend is using them currently to mine Chia, and I'm like, you know what? Well, I'll just, you know, you want to pay me for that shit later, fine. So there you go. This will get mounted to the motherboard itself. So there's my entire storage solution for this, because I have a NAS, network attached storage. I don't need to have anything else stored in here. So these, you know, like 4 bays, not really required. This was the thing I was worried was going to be the last thing delivered. And it was luckily delivered today, right now. Echo. 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 Kitchen 100. I woke up from a nap, so I'm a little bit like fucking groggy. Turns out what's going to be delivered late is the 5 fans. So we'll see how long it takes for the 5 case fans to show up. I would really rather not install case fans after I've installed the whole computer into the case. That's very ass backwards. This is the power supply, and I've been a pretty big proponent of Enermax, but it seems like they have gotten out of the like high-end power supply game. They still available one. I'm going to put that Braun, that marble Braun, in the silver computer, and it seems to work fine. But there's nothing like, they're not tip top, like they can't compete anymore. In fact, when my power supply was being overrun in my current computer, I had to replace it with a PC power and cooling, or I forgot what the hell it was. I think it was PC power and cooling. So this one stood out because it's 1,000 watt and only was like 220 bucks, which still seems expensive, except when you look at the other 1,000 watt power supplies. Or the 1,500 watt was like, or the 1,200 watt version of this was like $370, something ridiculous. This is the Straight Power 11, which I think has dual rails. World-class quiet and efficiency. Plus it kind of looks really cool. And as much as I don't really care about the looks in this case, I mean, I kind of care a little bit. This box, by the way, very heavy. So we have got a fuckload. Holy God. That's where that weight's coming from. Smells like the Bronx in the summer. I.e. not great. Put that here. How do I undo this without it being a complete shit show? Okay, wow. They're very warm from sitting in the sun, but they're also very flexible. I like the mesh covering. I'm gonna try to get all the kinks out of them right now. Best to do as a bundle than it is to do individuals like this. Oh yeah, yeah, give me that. So my graphics card there is gonna need 2 8s. Well, that's a 10 and 2 and 8, and then we've got another 10. into a CPU dual 4. So those are the, you could kill someone with these, they're so heavy. Those are the accessories. These are the main bus cables. Very nicely packaged, by the way. I don't hate the way this works at all. I do the same thing here where I straighten this cable out. This is actually perfect because it's very warm from being in the sun for probably the last hour. Oh yeah, oh yeah, give that a nice, just give that a nice flex. No. Apparently, we still have those style connectors. So here's our main motherboard connector, which you could make crazy wide. What the hell is that supposed to be for? It's gonna be a hard thing to plug in. It doesn't look like the geometry is correct for either side on that. And here's the main motherboard bus with an extra extension if you need it. So that goes there. And then we have, it's unfortunate I have to actually use one of these SATA drives because I've got SATA fucking out my ass. Literally, just look at it. How much do you need? SATA. Jesus Christ, what? This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing. I have 4 of these and an endless amount of pluggable resources in this. So what, 4? So how many can I actually do? Because they're all SATA. That's 4. 8. So I have 8 SATAs, 9, 10 SATAs, 11 SATAs, and then 4 old school Molex. Jesus Christ. I could plug 15 things into that. Power supply manual, which unless there's some weird buttons or something, I really don't need the manual. And then it switches languages, great. What do we have here? Oh, were they nice enough to give me a power plug? Oh, that's sweet of them. It's like they don't know who I am. Do you know who the fuck I am? Can we go around? Hands with you. Oh, God. All those are nice and soft. This is a stiff motherfucker. I'm trying to get that terrible kink out. Can always use more of these in my basement. The shorter the better, actually. No, well, yeah, the shorter the better, but this is not a 2-footer. I miss my 2-footers. I'm gonna have to either build or buy more 2-footers. Nice and thick. Thick. And then here's the actual grand prize winner. Weighty motherfucker, yes. Putting you down on the floor. There's a silica packet. We don't want that in our cat, so throw that away. Ooh. Warranty void if removed. That is a huge fan. Is that a 140? I think that's a 140. And she's heavy. Why is she so heavy? Like, I'm trying to see if there's any, like, just, I think it's just components. So yeah, we got a very small actual fan intake in the back. Usually this whole thing would be vent, but it's just there, maybe to channel the air a little more directly. And this is blowing in. So that's actually the exhaust. Yeah, it's sucking in here. And I love this individualized bars. You can do like that. And yeah, so that's our power supply. And that's gonna get mounted somehow the fuck in here. Where's this getting its air from? Huh. Because the back of the fucking computer case is, oh, it's got a vent there? Okay, it's got a vent. I'd prefer if it didn't have like anything in front of it, but you know, that's just life. So yeah, here's where our Be Quiet's going. So now we've got all this shit. I've got those 2 things. I got everything else. I got cute cowgirl circular stickers. Great. Computer's almost ready to be built. All we're missing now, thermal paste, which I have thermal paste in case mine doesn't show up, and the case fans, which have to get mounted all around, which I really don't want to do that after everything's in place because it would be bad. So maybe one more segment of this unboxing. MX5 thermal compound. Syringe with spatula, 4 grams. Arctic. Actually, Arctic's the same company I'm getting the fans from. Which right now I'm waiting solely on the fans and a USB key. Which should be arriving today, actually. Echo. Read notification.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. Thermal paste has arrived.
Thank you. So, even though now I have 2, because now I have the Noctua one, should I just mix them together? Should I blend them together? The Noctua one and the MX5 thermal compound from Arctic with a little spatula to do spready on the Ryzen. One more delivery. This should be it. This should be the final gathering of parts for the computer build. Let's find out. You are actually a computer part. By the way, it is June 11th. That's not bad. Yes, the SanDisk Ultra Loop USB 3.0 flash drive. I thought I got a 3.1. Fuck. 64 gig, 130 megabytes read-write. I paid $18 for this. The reason I need a flash drive is because I got to put Windows on this, and there's no CD drives, and there's no anything else, so I need a flash drive. And frankly, I don't have one. Like, if you in the comments, please tell me, do you have a flash drive? Do you still carry one? I used to carry one religiously back in like 2003 and 2004 and 2005 and 2006. Then I lost my keys. I've never lost my keys there for one time. And I had my like 32 gig flash drive on there, and it cost me like $100 and something bucks. I was so sad. And I wonder what was on it. Like, I wonder what I lost my flash drive with it. Oh, how about this? What else did you keep on your flash drive? Because I used to keep all sorts of utilities and things. You go to people's houses, like, oh, what are you using? Using fucking, you know, Windows Media Player. No, hold on. Boom, Media Player Classic, VLC, FooBar, Winamp. I used to keep all my programs on it. This is really fucking nice. I purchased this based solely on the design. I felt like this is something I'm not going to lose as easily. I love the giant loop. I love how it gets fatter at the end. Love the stainless steel. Love the one-piece construction. And it should be like 100 and something megs a second. Read-write. So that's definitely part of the computer build. I'm not sure if this is, because I got 3 packages and I should only have 2 things. I don't believe this actually is. Wow, I'm bad at opening boxes all of a sudden. Where are you? Oh no, you're a separate thing. Those are the new true wireless earbud things that are all the rave. All the rage. All the rage? Why is that a word? It's all the rage. It feels like a video game. A Sony, the W3s. Oh, these are not it either. Oh, fuck! Well, where the fuck are my fans, bro? Are they in my fucking mailbox? Because if they're in my mailbox, it's raining and I'm not going to get them. Final entry, I believe, into the build video. It is now June fucking 14th. I'm pretty sure the last thing I unboxed was June 10th for this, and was the power supply. It's the best sticker I found, on the USB key maybe. The case fans have finally arrived, and these are the Arctic P14 PWM PST value pack, because it's 5 case fans all jammed as one box. There's a little thing that does a support for things. Put that in the burn pile. Here's the screws, the case screws to mount it. Drop those right there. Let's take a look at one of these. Very nice, very pretty. Smooth. Heavy blades. Jesus, that is a lot. Let's look at the rake angle on those. So it does blow, always blows towards the motor, so it is spinning in this direction. So it is like don't let one of those corners hit you. Oh my God, that is so sharp. Do not stick your finger. Oh, that would cut you bad. That is actually frightening. Wow. So yeah, 5 of these bad boys. I think that's a 120. Nope, that's not even a 120. Wow, I can't even put a 120 there. These are 120. Did I get 140s? These feel super big somehow. Oh, They are 140 millimeters. Shit. That would, I may have 5 140 millimeter fans. I was linked these specifically, and I didn't even dawn on me that maybe they're not 120s. So are they bigger than these Noctuas? These Noctuas should be 140s. I mean, look, good case fans will never go to waste because, especially a quiet one, especially, I don't know if the PWM is kind of harder to control, but you would just plug that into 12 volt or 9 volt and you just spin it on top of a piece of equipment that gets hot. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, this will fit on top. Yeah, there you go. The top of this is designed to fit one side there and then up to 3 different sizes for fans there. It just has a blockade. I guess I can cut this out with a roto tool, but that's, I wanted to cover the top, like I said, but we'll find the fuck out. I don't know. I was waiting for these for so long. I actually thought they were 120s, and now they're obviously you put these on the bottom, inside the case, not on the top. I can't fit 3 of them though. That's another, you could definitely fit 3 120s, but you can't fit 3 140s. Airflow is fucking overrated. It's the future. No one cares about this shit. That would probably, actually, you know what? I don't even know if that would be a 120. It must be. It's gotta be. Why would it not be a 120? Anyway, I'm done with this fucking thing. I'm ready to start putting it together. As soon as I deal with some stuff this week, I will, see, it's Monday. It's Monday. I stream again Wednesday. I'm doing the air conditioner install in the garage. I'm dealing with shit with the IRS because they're the worst. Cleaning ladies are coming on Friday. So all those stickers got to be moved. All this has to be at least downstairs or assembled probably here. Like, I'd like to build it here. The problem is the texture of this fucks up all videos, which is why I unbox here. It's great and it's fantastic because it's trying to trying to calculate all these fucking things and blurs the video. So maybe making like a 3-hour video, or maybe I'll just put a table like in the middle of the floor under these lights and just build it on a separate table and just keep parts here and bring them over. We'll see. I still haven't even gotten a decent copy of Windows yet. So yeah, no, thank you for stopping by. And if you want to see the full build video of this computer and not just the me unpiling boxes, that is on a separate channel, on the Z Reviews channel, not the Zeos Pantera channel. I wouldn't return those even if I couldn't get them to fit. I'd just do something else with them because you can never have too many fans. We'll see how this goes, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow night for a normal unboxing. So much shit.